All right, here's another serious discussion video.
Okay, all right. We're gonna
Yeah.
make a new category in our YouTube channel. It's gonna be called Niantic Fuck Ups. So we're gonna just
Yeah.
put all our discussion videos in there.
Yeah, our Niantic fuck up playlist is gonna have more videos than any other playlist we have on our channel.
It's gonna have more videos than our Great League one.
So, what we're discussing today, we've got chat to tell us our opinions.
Yes.
I've been doing a lot of tweetering about the topic. So, let me show you some visuals. The topic of today, if John is ever ready to change scenes.
Yeah.
So hard to hire good help.
Oh, right.
The topic for today is See, I just want to first point out that Pokemon Go's Twitter didn't make any mention of it because they want to avoid the topic as much as possible.
They said nothing.
I'm actually on the Pokeminers Twitter that provides us the information, and we're talking about the interaction range update. And so, as you can see, and as you're probably noticing playing the game, Pokestop distance has been cut in half. Yeah. So these pandemic bonuses, which was also the great incense effectiveness, that's removed as well, which is lovely. Thanks, Niantic. But Pokestop interaction range gone from 80 meters to 40 meters.
Literally cut in half.
Yeah.
So originally it was 40 meters, and then they upped it to 80, which was what they should have done from the start of the game coming out. Forget about the whole pandemic situation. This is how it should permanently be. But they decided to cut it back as we're still in a world pandemic.
Yeah, remember all those trespassing issues when the game was first released? Yep. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a problem if we had 80 meters.
Yep.
Anyways, I think it's important to also note that for some reason, gym interaction range is kept at 2,000 meters.
Yeah, they're all the same. Everything else is left the same except for Pokestop.
Remote range distance, no difference.
Yep.
So what's the deal? Why are they cutting out Pokestop
distance? It seems like everything that costs them, that gives them money stayed the same, and everything that doesn't give them money got reverted.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So fucking scummy, bro. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, we have our own opinions, but just to wrap my head around what Niantic's thinking, I went on Twitter and didn't exactly bash them as I usually do, but I was trying to understand why Niantic would do this, right? Would cut the distance. So I wrote, can someone enlighten me on Niantic's lab decision to reduce Pokestop contact distance? I'm trying to understand. It seems they want to increase social activity, but didn't that come from raiding? Remote raid passes are the problem, no, but I suppose this provides revenue. Which this was more eloquently written when I was not on the character limit of 140 characters. But anyways, I had to cut some stuff out. And I just wanted to highlight some people's insight that offered me some knowledge, I suppose. So Blush Butterfree, which is a cool name, wrote, in my opinion, they have probably seen a reduction in people purchasing Pokeballs as more places open up. Suppose 5% of players quit because of this, but 5% of players increase their spending on Pokeballs. There's probably a threshold that justifies it financially. Do you think Pokeball purchase makes a difference?
I don't know. Do people really buy Pokeballs? I guess there's some people that could.
Yeah, in desperate situations, like a community day, I have seen people purchase Pokeballs. Yeah, I've never done it, but
I've done it once.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was in just a desperate situation. But I don't think that's the reasoning. I really think it has something to do with sponsored stops.
Yes, someone mentions it, so I'm gonna keep going. But I just wanted to bring that argument up. So, Colin, LBF Colin on Twitter, mentioned the data mined routing feature that they're trying to set up, I suppose, if it's data mined. And I don't exactly know what the routing feature is. I didn't really read into it, but I know it has something to deal with you can set a path to follow Pokestops, and you could name it and edit it, and I think there's some kind of rewards if you follow a path of Pokestops. And maybe I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they want to make this a cooler feature by getting closer to the Pokestop, I suppose. But that's another thing that I'm I don't know if that's why they cut the distance,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so. What else do they have?
cannot read this. I cannot read this Twitter handle. I'm so sorry, but sure, remote raiding is by far the biggest destroyer of communities, but also is by far the biggest revenue generator in this game, and we all care. We all know what Niantic Labs cares about more.
True. So
I mean, I wanted to bring this one up because, like, I think I can't find the source, but I know in one of the articles, a representative from Niantic wrote that they want to cut down the Pokestop distance back to 40 meters because they want to go back to the original game of being social, blah 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 blah.
Right.
You know, everyone together. It's supposed to be a social game, but the social part of this game came from raiding. You get into a car with friends, you get into a pack, and you all raid together. You don't fucking visit Pokestops together, right? Tell me. A majority of your Pogo interactions were because you saw someone at a raid, and you were like, "Are you hitting this raid?"
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go together.
It's been raiding or doing battling a gym.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. Nothing to do with a Pokestop.
Yeah. Total BS. I agree. So Katrina Mom wrote, I heard it's about the sponsored stops. Those businesses want people coming in.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, so basically, sorry, just to take over a little bit. Sponsored stops makes sense because the business is paying Niantic for more traffic to come in. But now, if the people are 80 meters away and they can hit the stop, it's actually not really affecting, helping the business at all because they're hitting it from the next neighborhood. You know what I mean? But if this is the true fact, all you have to do is just reduce the sponsored stops.
What do you mean?
So anything that's a sponsored stop, reduce it to 40 meters. Everything else, leave it the same.
Mm-hmm.
You just literally in their coding. I don't know how coding works, so I can't talk highly of it.
Yeah.
Right?
I was like, so every other Pokestop they could still do 80 meters, but a sponsored stop you got to be closer for it.
Exactly. So it's kind of like you define it as a different stop, which allows it to be at a lower distance.
Yeah. Would you get more rewards from sponsored stops?
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah. So it would make sense to get closer. What's also a huge thing to remember is that there are sponsored stops in balloons. They're sponsored balloons.
Mm-hmm.
So why do we need sponsored stops at all if there's balloons fucking flying in the air? And I hear that when you click one, then you sometimes get a puffin or something. I don't know what the deal is. We don't get sponsored stops in Canada. We have one in the whole city.
I think it's mostly in the US.
Yeah, so I have no idea what sponsored stops are, but I know that there's sponsored balloons and sponsored stops. If there's sponsored balloons, why the fuck do we need sponsored stops? And then why do we need to reduce the distance?
And then if all case scenario that we do need sponsored stops, just reduce the sponsored stops.
After collecting data from everyone on Twitter and just trying to form my own opinion, I wrote no judgment on others and how they spend their money, and I mean that. Spend your money however you want. I don't care. This is a personal choice I'm making. I don't know. Do what you guys want. It's totally up to you how you spend your money. But I'm doing my part by refusing to spend a cent on Pokemon Go until Niantic Labs listens to their community. This double distance removal is ridiculous. Other than GoFeds, I have not purchased coins for 4 months now, and that is true. I did go into my history on payments, microtransactions.
Right.
Aside from GoFest, I haven't spent anything on Pokemon Go.
To be honest with you, I haven't spent any money at all.
You haven't spent any time on Pokemon Go.
that is very true too. That is very true too. It's just honestly the state of the game is just getting more and more and more upsetting, and it's just I'm so sick of it.
I completely agree. So,
and I just don't want to sound like a whiner where I'm just constantly just complaining about the game. I like the game. I like the game.
I like it too.
Right, but it's so infuriating how bullshit they act. All these moves that they make. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back unless you want to show them as something else.
Just because a little bit more.
Okay. Show them because I really want to see the YouTube video to show what chat is thinking too. Right.
Yeah. Daniel. Oh God, I don't know how to pronounce letters with dots on it. Daniel Lufstrom. I stand with this message. I won't spend anything else on this game until this is fixed. And if way YouTube, write in the comments. I want to check and see who's gonna boycott Niantic. I haven't
Let us
spent
know.
money on. Ian wrote, I haven't spent money on Pogo since last year's GoFest. Won't spend another cent until they fix PvP. Josh wrote, more Unite content, please. Colin wrote, removing double spin distance, players getting banned, which is another issue. Players have been getting banned for no reason. No bug fixes in GBL. Niantic really doesn't deserve our money at the moment. Yet, I'm afraid many people will spend lots of money on Heracross Palkia raids next week. Which, yes, it's okay. You know, people have to make their own decision to stop playing.
It's their choice.
It's their choice. The amount of FOMO they put into the community is ridiculous, and I liked that message because that's such a good manipulative point that he pointed out. Is it's almost psychologically manipulative of Niantic because it is this fear of missing out that they're enacting on their players. If you
Constantly.
If you don't hunt and raid this Pokemon, you don't get a shiny, and then all your friends get it, and you're left out. You don't want to be left out, do you? Give us money.
That's literally every week. Every single week we have something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so you can go back to the bigger screen.
So yeah, chat. This is like your opportunity to start sharing your opinions with the YouTube audience. Let them know how you guys are feeling. And also tell us now because this is our discussion time, right? I personally feel like they're just messing up the game more and more, and it's just, I don't know. Is this really making them money? Like bro, I have spent thousands of dollars on this game, and I'm talking like over $10,000 in this game. No joke. Okay,
you have
right from my start date till now, I've spent over $10,000 in this game, 100%. And you're getting a player that invested that much time and money to say
10,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Keep going.
Yeah. And you're getting a player like that to be so discouraged to even like open the game. So you can just imagine what you're doing to casual players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I mean, I think it's important to bring this up. I don't have the visuals right now, but there was a petition, you know, that a lot of content creators and people on Twitter started on Twitter. One of those like sign me petitions. I don't know what it is, but they got tons of
I swear it was like over 150K.
Yeah. It was definitely over the 100,000s. Imagine a company where you have a petition with over 100,000 signatures.
Like we're talking close to 200,000.
And you ignore it.
And you just ignore it. Just go fuck yourself.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Chat says 130-ish K. Yeah,
Okay.
It was around 150,000 though. Like
that's crazy.
I know.
The fact that they're even got 150,000 people to sign a petition just shows like how pissed off people are.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I it just boggles me that a company could just ignore this. And it's not like it's a petition where we're saying we're not going to give you money anymore, we're not going to support you anymore. It's not a petition saying we want to keep supporting you, but can you like work with us a little bit here? And they said no.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't say anything at all, which is worse than no.
Yeah.
But just speaking of what about not speaking anything at all, let's just go back to the fact that they did this scummy shit and didn't say a word about it. Didn't tell no one. It was just we're gonna do this and you guys are gonna find out on your own, and we're not gonna say a word about it because we know it's a bad thing and we know you guys are gonna bitch about it. So we're just not gonna say anything at all until Pokeminers comes out and they're all like, oh yo, this is what just happened in the game, y'all. And then we're like, oh shit. But we don't hear it from Niantic at all. How scummy is that, bro?
Which I think is rich, because if anyone follows Pokemon Go on Twitter, they love to announce every little detail of their game. They love to announce like, there's Bidoof spotting. We're gonna do Bidoof's messages for the rest of the month now. Every fucking day you're gonna wake up to a new Bidoof tweet. But when it came to an important change like this, they didn't even want to talk about it. They didn't mention anything.
Yep, nothing at all. Like that is so freaking shady.
Yeah.
And man, I can't, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to know, Jessica, what do you think of this?
Who's Jessica?
The girl at Niantic.
Oh, I was
what do you think?
Who are you seeing?
What's your thoughts about this?
She's the corporate puppet, right?
I haven't heard a thing from her about her.
Today I went out with my friends and I bought a raid pass and I caught a Dialga. I mean, I'm sure she's personally a lovely person, but you know, they have to get your corporate puppets out of here and hire a real creator to represent your game. Come on.
God. Okay, so chat, this is your last final opportunity to say what you guys want to say to the YouTube audience and tell me what your thoughts are.
Fuck, there was like one thing I wanted to bring up, but I forgot now.
What's up?
Oh, God. We started talking about Jessica, and now I don't remember. I'm sure Jessica's a lovely person.
She is definitely a lovely person, but you notice how we haven't heard a single thing about her? We haven't heard a thing from her in a while now. It's because she tried Go Battle League. And
she was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, morally, I can't.
She's like, I tried Go Battle League. This shit's awful. You guys need to fix this shit. And Niantic's like, yo, we gotta shut her up.
One more important thing I want to say is pertaining to our channel.
Yeah.
And you know, the fact that we hate on this game, we hate on this company, but we're still Pokemon Go content creators. And I feel like what a lot of people, especially on Twitter, don't understand is that this is all we could do. This is all we could do in our power. John and I could send a tweet about it and get support from the community. John and I can make a video about it, and that's all we could do about it.
That's literally all we can do.
Know, even people with more subscribers, Mystic 7, Trainer Tips, Reversal, like this is all we could do in our power. So I've seen a lot of tweets being like, we need more content creators fighting Niantic. This is the extent of our power. I feel like a lot of people, just because Zoe 2 Dots got sponsored by Niantic's, she doesn't have power over their decision making. So
and like not at all.
Yeah, I just do want to end it.
Zoe doesn't even talk to the people who make the decisions.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's a whole different like department.
Yeah.
So
so the final point is that like I do want to say, even though we don't support Niantic, the game we feel like is going downhill. We are Pokemon Go content creators, and honestly, hardly for the game. It's for this community. It's like I don't know. John and I at this point, we don't love playing Go Battle League. It's in poor condition. We love coming on stream and coming on YouTube to talk to chat, to talk to our Twitch chat, to talk to people in our Discord that support us, to see the YouTube comments of people supporting us. It really is more for the people. And yes, we're gonna keep making Pokemon Go content, but you know, we
it's
did
tough.
our part. That's all we could do.
And I'm not gonna lie, there has been moments where I just feel like just dropping it.
Yeah.
Because I like, as much as I love this community and everything, it's just this game gives me nothing but agitation.
Yeah, but we can't drop the people because we love the people.
Yeah, we can't drop the people.
Yeah, we love them. we love Pokemon Go community, and it's so sad that this company doesn't recognize all the friendships they've created, all the communities they've created, and all like the friends that have become. You and I became friends because of this game.
Literally.
It's like, it's like I would love to be like, thank you, Niantic, for making this friendship, but they're just like exploiting it for money.
And it's just money. I think we just cut it here because it's getting a little long.
Yeah, well, we had to rant. I feel better about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Please let us know. If you want to support this video, make it viral, make some kind of action. Maybe Niantic will stumble upon it. Chances are slim. Leave a like on the video. That's the most you could do to help.
Yeah. Literally just hit a like, drop your opinion down below, and that way that boosts the algorithm on this video, so that way more and more people see it, so more and more people like can actually put their opinions and like the video, and that way Niantic can actually get some sort of exposure to this and be like, okay guys, we need to fix this. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Together.
All right. Plus, we'll be doing some stupid Pokemon and GBL content tomorrow. Honestly, it's gonna be a dumb Pokemon and an XL Cup. All right, bye. All right, well.